Good afternoon, Avon Wings and Avon World. I promised you that I was going to do at least one live video a week. So I'm here. I'm not going to promise you next week because we're going to be very busy. But I am going to be bringing a lot of live excitement in Vegas because we are going to Vegas. It's going to be the most amazing event, the biggest event we have had in a long time. So thank you so much for joining me, and Rosa, and Molly, and Patricia, and Georgiana. I love you guys. Thank you so much. We had some heavy hitters here today. So, for those of you who speak Spanish, I'm gonna be doing the same video in Spanish. So I hope that you guys, hello everyone. I hope you guys are excited about Vegas the same way as I am. And I'm gonna tell you, get your questions ready. I have my glasses, so I'm gonna be answering all your questions as you post them. But I'm gonna be talking because if I look at the screen and I talk, then it won't come out right. Thank you guys. I wanted to do a video because every time we have taken a lot of trips, by the way, with Avon. This year has been the year so far that we have traveled the most with Avon. We are thankful. However, that takes away from our business too. And you know, when we're away, we try to figure out a way to be able to incorporate what we're doing, our recruiting and growing our team into our trip. So we always stay either a day before, a day after, or several days. Whether we're working with our team, we try to invite our team, so that way we can also train them. And also, I have been thinking of a way to go to these trips and make the best of it, meaning that you're gonna take all your materials, and your materials have to be light enough that that you are not gonna be carrying a lot of stuff in your briefcase. In the past, I took appointment kits, I took boxes of books. I looked like a rag lady, seriously, because my clothes was this little and then the other half was all Avon samples, and that wasn't enough. I had to ask for more stuff, so that didn't work out. I'm gonna show you today a way that I started thinking this morning. I said I'm gonna work with my assistant this morning, so I need to figure out a way to put together something because we need a lot of materials for Vegas. We're gonna be there for 5 days. We're traveling back on Saturday. We're getting there on Monday. And we are trying to incorporate field activities with everything else that we have planned for Rep Fest. And we don't have a lot of space in our briefcase. So I'm gonna show you some tips, but first let me take some questions. Yes, Georgiana's feeling the same pain. Bombitas, yes, but I'm gonna show you, Diana, a new bombita today that you can also use it for recruiting so that they can start taking orders today. I have made a sample to give out. Very good. So you guys are ready, huh? Yes. How long? We're gonna be there until Saturday, Patricia. I can't wait to see you guys either. Thank you so much. So let's get started. If I miss any of your questions, just make sure that you I will address it after. But I don't want to take too much of your time. I want to be brief and I want to give you the right message. So take notes because this is very simple. I started this morning with, let me see if I can find one. I started this morning with the Bombitas, but I was putting together, I was using the flyer. I don't have one with me, and I made so many that I don't know which one has the flyer. But you know which one, the flyer that the mega, okay, see the hold it flyer, you know which one, right? The one that's thin. You get a lot of those with your order for free sometimes. I'm gonna open one and then reseal it. So I started using the flyer so that they can have some kind of brochure already in there so they can start taking orders. But then I ran out of them. So I said I need to put some kind of materials because I'm not taking brochures. So I made a label that says a sneak peek to our brochure. Start taking orders, 20 customers equal $200, and call me, and then my number, okay? So I did, I put it in so they can start already looking at our products and taking orders and letting everybody know. But I'm gonna show you not only this, I'm gonna show you what I say and the reason why I'm putting these in. Okay, so I wanted to show you the flyer that I use the most. Okay, this is my plan A, but when plan A is exhausted and you need a lot more materials, then it comes your plan B. And what I did, I took a brochure and then I opened it up and I took 4 pages of the brochure, okay? And I did the same thing. Look how many specials and things the brochure has. And when they look at this, this is a sneak peek of our brochure. That means that they are intrigued to get the entire brochure. And I'm gonna show you what I tell them when I'm gonna be prospecting with these. So see, I put them in a place where I don't hide a product number or anything. And I'm gonna do a little role play so that you know how to approach everyone when you're using this Bombitas. And this, Rosie gave this to me. She is the district manager in Los Angeles. She's awesome. I got a chance to talk to work with her. She's an amazing lady. She's going to be in Vegas with us recruiting. Rosie, if you're there, you're going to be with us, and Rosa too. So we'll make a great team. So she gave me some of these to make my Bombitas. And I did the same thing. I put the sneak peek and my business card fundraising flyer and recruiting flyer. And then I had these leftovers for Father's Day. So I'm using these. I should have done these Bombitas for the man. I should have put the man products in there in case we are prospecting men. But I didn't think about it until after I did it. But this is a great way to separate by color. If you're talking to a man and you wanna give them samples of men products, fragrances, you can use a different color bag. So okay, and we have been using the $15 flyer. I don't want to advertise that anymore. I made my own flyers today. I'm gonna be posting these at the Build It Big Now group. It's a group that we have, support group that we have. You can grab it and save it from there. It's gonna be on Word, on Word document. Make sure that you personalize it with your information, of course. And I'm also going to post it on my team website, builditbignow.com. The $15 flyer I'm not using anymore. I'm gonna leave it there. but I'm not going to be using it anymore. And let me tell you why I'm not going to be using it anymore. There's a reason why. I have been thinking a lot about my business, and especially all these days where we have been getting new team members, and I started looking at the quality of the recruits, and it's okay. Everybody has to come from somewhere. However, we want to build millionaires mindset. And I have been working that with my team, with my Avon Wings team. We want to make sure that they work on goals, that they are focused on something bigger than just selling to earn $10. I want them to look up to a bigger future. So I have been changing a lot of my vocabulary, a lot of the way that I talk to people, and all that has been given because of my personal development. I have been listening for a long time to personal development on YouTube. It's free, you guys. You can just open your YouTube and just type any keyword, and there you go. You find your motivator, find somebody that gives you some kind of training, and build your mindset. Start thinking differently. That's all you need. Start thinking different. So I'm gonna read to you the flyer that I created, and then you guys can pick it up from the website or from the groups. You're welcome to join our group. It's Build It Big Now. However, you must have something that says Avon, because if not, you're not getting in the group, you guys. You have to stay focused on your business. You must have some kind of advertisement on your page. If not, open a new page where you have something that says Avon, so that people know that at least you sell Avon. Because I see a lot of profiles, and sometimes I have to ask them, do you sell Avon? Oh yes. How many years? Oh, this many years. Do you know about the Avon Social Media Center? No, they don't advertise anything online. So they use basically social media to play games and have fun and just find out things about people. And that's not all about that. You have to utilize your tools, and social media is a big tool. Okay, so I gave you another tip. Okay, I'm gonna read to you in English, and then I read it in Spanish for the Spanish live video. I put, become an Avon sales leader today. Earn your first $200 in 2 weeks by following our simple selling plan. 20 customers, $200 in your pocket. Build a team and earn a 6-figure income. Join our team for cash incentives, car allowances, free vacations. Okay, this is the free travel, free website, benefits, bonuses, and more. Here's how to get started. Open your own representative account online. Use my reference code Milagros Garcia at startavon.com, or call or text, and then my cell phone. Visit youravon.com, Milagros Garcia. That's my website. So I did it in one side in English and one side in Spanish. So notice that I don't have a cost anymore, because if someone wants to start a business, they don't care how much it costs. That should be secondary, and that's something that I have found. We try to advertise our business and make it a $15 business, and then a lot of time we just say, what do you got to lose? It's only $15. You get $36 in products. Yes, we can say that. But you know what? We gotta change the way we talk to people. For example, I'm gonna show you several ways how I am approaching my new leads. So let me take some questions here. Okay, yes, I love to travel. Yes, Georgiana, I have two, but they're too small. So I think I'm taking my big one this time. I take Bombitas with me. Okay. Want to work with you on Friday. Super excited. Very good. Really like to work with you. Thank you so much, you guys. We'll see. There's a tight schedule. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing with these. Love the idea. Breaking apart a brochure. Okay, thank you. Yes, Darlene. Rosie is the district manager from Los Angeles. She's an amazing person. Yes, you can carry it on the plane and on your bag, on your luggage. Yes, you can. We're looking for eagles. Yes, Rosa. We'd love to see it. Change is good. Yeah. So, yes, you guys, be willing to change. Recruiting needs to charge my phone. Good. Where do you get the money paper? Those, you can find them on Google. It took me about an hour to design it all together. How are you sharing your new approach with new recruits? Well, I will tell you right now. I tell people, if I can't tell you sell Avon, then how can customers? Okay, do we carry them? Yes, you can carry them on the plane with you everywhere, you guys. This doesn't take, look, I made 103. This doesn't take a lot of space, okay? I'm gonna tell you what to say too. If you sign up at Recruit in Vegas, will you have them sign up online? That's a great question, Tina. Yes. Online, please don't take your appointment kits and your books, because your husbands are gonna kick you out of the room with so much luggage and garbage. So make sure that you are packed light. That's why we did these. So I'm gonna show you, and the reason why, okay, let me tell you the reason why I put the $200 earnings here. And I also put it in here to, sneak peek, start taking orders, 20 customers, $200. People want to know how much money they're going to make and how an Avon business can help. The only reason why I put it in here, because a lot of my new team members, I had, even though I talk about it like I'm blue in the face, how to earn $200 every 2 weeks. You sell to 20 customers, $25. That's a $500 order. You make $200 at 40%. So even though I talk about that all the time, that should be your first goal in this business, is that, that the new people still don't get it. So I get representatives on my team that when I'm advertising, I can show you how to earn at least $200 in 2 weeks and a 6-figure income. They still ask me, how do you make money with Avon? I'm like, okay, that's not a question, because how are you gonna get started and not know how you're gonna make money with Avon? You have to know your business from start, so that way you can set your goals and not give up. If you have a slow campaign, you're gonna keep going and keep growing, and you're not gonna fall off your boat. You're gonna keep rowing, and if it gets tough, you're gonna keep going. So that's why I decided to put it in this flyer, to give them the idea of, and to put it in their mind, because if they're printing these flyers and they're putting them in their Bombitas, their recruiting materials, they're gonna know that it's gonna be obvious that, you know, they're going to approach people and let them know that they can make $200 on their first campaign. Okay, instead of saying, you know, start with your friends and the people that you know. Well, how about if they don't have no friends? How about if their family don't support them? Or, you know, how about if they went to their job and no one was interested in purchasing from that person? When there's a goal behind something, and the goal is to get your first 20 customers to make your $200, that's an average of all the total sales that you are going to have. You are going to have at least $200 in earnings by selling to 200 customers. That works because I have put this to work all the time, and it works. You have 20 people purchasing from you in that campaign, you are going to guarantee your $200 in earnings. That's why I put it in here. And you know, to also let them know that they can earn a six-figure income with Avon. So let me tell you how we do the approach, okay? So I'm gonna give you different ideas because you know that Vegas is the capital party of the world. So you're probably saying, how am I going to prospect at night when everybody is there to have fun and drink and party? Okay, you guys, I'm not saying to go and stand on the strip and pass out your bombitas, okay? I'm gonna give you different ideas. There are the hotels. There's plenty of stores everywhere in Vegas. Take your bombitas and approach people who are working, or people who are, you know, sitting down idle, not doing anything. You just find that person that will give you the attention. Inside the hotels, there's so many stores. There are so many stores, and there are so many stores on the strip that you can easily just walk in and talk to, you know, the clerk or the people inside the store who are purchasing, who are not in a hurry. And make sure when you're approaching somebody that you can see the connection to that person, okay? So what does that mean? That if you see that that person looks grumpy or sad or drunk or whatever, you know what I mean, just don't approach that person, because you can't connect to that person just by looking at that person. I'm not sure if you get the right message behind it. What I'm saying is not to stand in a corner of the strip and hand out bombitas to everybody. It's to visit the service, to visit the stores, to visit the inside of the hotels, to talk to people who are idle, who are sitting down, who are resting, you know, not chase somebody down the strip to give them a bombita and to talk to them. So do you get my message? Okay? Because I thought about this. I've been to Vegas so many times, and you know, I look at Vegas and I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna stop these people? Do I trip them, or do I, I don't know. You just can't. In the strip, you just cannot prospect like that. So I figure out a way to do it at the store. So we're gonna be taking our bombitas to the store. And then I'm gonna show you my approach, okay? So let's say that you know, you can approach somebody and connect with them. I'm letting you know, I know there's a lot of shyness, shy people in this world. I was one. I actually got out of my shyness my shyness by, by just doing the same things consistently, but I was extremely shy. And I am extremely shy. That's why I, started finding ways where I can give somebody a present, and that person would take it instead of telling me no. That's why I came up with Bombitas, because these sample packs are full of information. And even if they don't want to give you a name and number, then they still take this pack and take them home, and they're able to review. But the most important thing is to establish that connection. So I would go with my bombitas, my belongings, whatever, and I just introduce myself. Hi, this is for you. We are here for conference with Avon, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of us here, and I want to give you a gift. This is for you. And give them the bombitas, and ask them, I love Avon. I would tell them, I love Avon. Do you know the products? Ask them questions to get them connected. Do you know the products? We're here also looking for customers and team members. I would love to give you some information on how you can start your own Avon business. Okay, the person's already holding the bombita, and depending on the response, some people would tell me, oh yes, I would give it to somebody, or whatever objections they may have. If they give your sample pack back to you, just ask them this question: do you know anyone who could use at least $200 in 2 weeks that you can help start their own Avon business? Okay? Do you know anyone that you can recommend who could use at least $200 every 2 weeks that you can help start their own Avon business? It's that simple, you guys. Show them, your conversations. When somebody tells me, oh no, I'm not interested, or it's not for me, I don't pay attention to the first objection. And I have already talked about this in the video, in several videos. I don't pay attention to the first objections. It's like if I didn't hear it. I immediately go, I will show you how to earn at least $200 in 2 weeks and a 6-figure income with Avon. And then I start asking questions. That's why I'm telling you, if you talk to a person that that's not in a hurry, that's just sitting there, you're giving them something to take with them, it's gonna be more effective. And if you are talking to a clerk and there's a line, just make sure that you let the line go, or go back when there's not a lot of people, when there's no people. You don't have to purchase anything. Just make sure that you have that connection with that person. These cost money to produce, so make sure that you are getting names, numbers, and everything that you can when you leave them. And I'm gonna give you another tip on how I get names and numbers. You can carry, there's I didn't have it here close with me, it's in my bag, but I usually take like a little small notebook with a pencil, and I open it, and then I ask them, at what time can I call you tomorrow? Okay, at what time can I call you tomorrow? Or you can say, I would like to be able to follow up with you. Write down your information here and let's connect tomorrow. I know you're in a hurry. So feel confident about what you do. One thing that I have found about prospecting is that once I start, it's like I get warmed up, and it becomes addictive. It's like, you already know what you're doing, and you build that momentum that you want to do more and more and more, and at the end you have accomplished a lot. So here are some tips for recruiting in Vegas. You don't have to take your books. If somebody tells you, oh, I would like to start my own Avon business, please don't tell them, really? Come on, you guys. What do you mean, really? No, you say, great. Do you have 5 minutes now? Yes. Okay, if she doesn't have 5 minutes, then schedule a phone call to be with them on the phone, so that you can make sure that they do the appointment online. Like when another thing that I have been doing, I have been recording my calls with the leads, and I have gotten a lot of feedbacks from you guys converting more appointments. Modupe just sent me one today, and I got really happy. She's she calls me my sister from another mother. She's such a sweet person. She's an amazing person. So then she told me that she started to call her leads again, and then she was getting a lot of hang-ups, and then she continued to do my follow-up, and she got a reply asking for the link to get started, and boom, she had an online appointment. You can't give up on anything that you do. I'm telling you, if you don't feel confident about converting leads, watch my videos. They're on YouTube. They're my live calling leads, and I go through the same thing. It's just that you just have to change some things and build your confidence, because you're not the only one, and they're not hanging up on you. They're just letting you know that it's not for them, and in reality, a lot of them are not even 18-year-olds. They're just there playing with the computer. So don't take it personal, okay? So let's see. Be catching the put a stick. The number and name, I'll keep it. I put a stick, no, very good, on the outside, and I asked them to get numbers and name and keep it. Good, very good. That's a great reminder. Susan, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, then once we start, we can't stop. Thank you guys for all the compliments. Do you find that if you ignore their first suggestion and they sign up, do they still work their business? Ooh, that's a good one, Karen. You know what? Even the most exciting ones that say that they're gonna eat the world, they end up dying sometimes. So you just can't predict, because I tell you, objections it's not convincing. I'm telling you, overcoming objection is not about convincing somebody. It's about sharing your story, the opportunity. I share my story with everybody. And I think that, when people see me, how excited I am, that they want to join me. But then when they get home, they say, what I've gotten into. You know what? It happens, because you're always going to get a percentage of those who start the business and decide that it's not for them. But, I'm very blunt when it comes to convincing, and that I do that also with my team. I don't convince them when they say, I'm having situation, I can't continue. I tell them, I understand. Keep my number. And when you're ready to work the business and learn the business, I'm here. So yes, ignore the first objection, because you want to make sure, and the reason why I ignore the first objection, because you're not telling them the earnings yet. Like when I approach someone with the opportunity, I ask them, have you thought about starting your own Avon business? And they say, oh no, I'm not good selling. If somebody's not good selling, they can learn, okay? Because everybody can learn something and some skills. So that's not something that will stop anyone from starting a business, because you have to have some kind of training when you start, and Avon gives you that training. So, okay, I want to earn a six-figure income. Keep recruiting, Patricia. Seriously, you know, if you guys saw my beginning, you will probably feel sorry about me, big time. I was the worst recruiter. I was not a seller. I just love people, and the people that I knew, not the people that, I didn't know. I just liked the people that I knew. So I have had a complete transformation thanks to my Avon business. And I started with making $21. And when I started, it was worse because we didn't have the bonuses that we have now. It was just commissions. It was just commissions from your team sales. There was no bonuses at all. Like what we have now, $65 per person that you recruit. Come on, you guys, that is gold right there. That would help you offset your, your low commissions when you're getting started building your team. So yes, you can earn a six-figure income. It's just that we just got to keep going. Believe in yourself. Yes, I'm really proud. That's right, Tatiana. Stop and run. Yes. Yeah, when I did Rosa and I and Rosie did an event in Los Angeles, a sidewalk event. Man, I tell you, those are the most hurried people I've ever seen. They seriously run through that sidewalk, but we were running with them. And we were talking to them. And when you talk to somebody, make sure that conversation is meaningful, is powerful, because that person stops every time. Like when you say keywords like, when we're walking with them, and we tell them, yes, because we walk with them until, we can't walk anymore because we won't see our stuff. And then, we just tell them, oh, this is for you. We're promoting the earnings opportunity. Have you thought about starting your own Avon business? This is a brochure for you. You can earn at least $200 in 2 weeks and a six-figure income, $100,000 every year. When you start talking and people start hearing the right things, then you grab their attention. Okay, so that's the key. Okay. I see a lot of Avon wings here. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for all the loves. Any questions, you guys? I know a person signed up with me twice and did nothing, never placed an order. She had people trying to order too. I guess it was just not for her. Exactly. And not only if it's not for her, if it's not their time, that's very important, because for some people, it's not their time to learn the business, to set goals. It's just not their time. I know it was my time to, focus on Avon full time. It wasn't for a few years, and, I just never gave up. But some people are not able to do that, and that is up to them. So yes, make sure that you're not completely beating yourself up. Revise your why. Absolutely. You have to have a need and you have to have a why. As I talk in every video, short-term and long-term goals. You must. When they signed up, website, they don't necessarily get to put on their team. They need to enter. Okay, Wendy, I found today that just because they sign up on your website, they don't necessarily get to put on your team. They need to enter your reference code. Make sure that you use the staravon.com instead of your website, because you have more chances with your reference code of that person being in your team instead of somebody else's team. Maybe that person went to Avon once and it's in somebody else's Alma. Make sure that you give them your reference code. So I always use the staravon.com. I have a team member coming with me to RepFest. Very good. So let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm spending some time with my team, with Avon Wings. We haven't seen each other for a while with some of them. I get to meet a few of them who are not close to me, but they're going to RepFest. So, I'm going to show them, I'm going to spend time with them, and I'm going to show them what I do so they can see me once. I'm not going to torture them to go prospecting with me. They can see me how I do it once, and then we'll have a lot of fun together. We're going to set up 2 days to get together. Excuse me. And one with Vuela Su Destino group in Spanish, one of the days. So we're going to be, doing a lot of also field time. But I tell you, you are responsible doing this. This is so simple to do. I know that a lot of you want to go out in the field with me. But imagine, if you go to a business and there's like a lot of people just watching what you're doing, that's not going to look too good. So it's practice on, I can practice on you guys, and then you go out and do it yourself, because even if you see me do it, you have to practice. You have to have your touch. You have to have your materials ready so that you become a better prospector and you build your confidence. At the beginning, it was difficult for me to convert anybody, and I just learned. I changed some things, but I've always stuck to my goals. I always said, I don't care. Like sometimes I would go with somebody else, a district manager or something, and I watched her prospect, and I didn't like it at all. I was like, no way, I'm not saying that at all. So I always knew what I wanted, and I always went for my plan, my goal. I want to build millionaires. I want to have like-minded people who are professional. That's why I tell you guys, if you're going to RepFest, just wear your best clothes. Make sure that you are well dressed. No jeans, no shorts. Just leave it for the after hours. But when you're going to the seminars, make sure that you are representing the company, the beauty, be professional. Let's just, and I was there. I used to go prospecting in jeans and tennis shoes until I realized that was not the right image. So there's always room for improvement. I want to show you another sample. This Rosie gave this to me also, and even though I can't put a catalog in there, I just put my business card, my recruiting flyer, fundraising flyer, and a sample, just one sample. So, if you have a budget to do more, Rosa shared in our group that there's 100 samples for $10. Rosa, if you can share with everybody the product number, I'm sure that you guys can take advantage of that deal. 100 samples for $10. Okay, this is like a little bag, and it's just something pretty. Okay. So be creative, and I like the little baggie too, you know, even though I didn't get to close this, but it's all here. I'm gonna take one out so you can see. See, I have a sample, the recruiting, the fundraising, and actually one of my friends did this for me, and she said, Milagros, I did the fundraising flyer for the Bombitas. And I said, oh, great, send it to me. So, you know, here it is. So you guys, we all help each other. And then a free sample. And then the $15, which I'm gonna not use anymore. I'm gonna use these instead, okay? I hope this helps you. And is there a website for those unique bags? No, I don't even know how to order them. She gave them to me as a gift. But go to Dollar Tree because they have these, which are much better. I just wanted to use these so they don't go to waste. But I like the party bags better. Okay, so that's all I have. I hope I didn't leave anything out. So instead of taking all your brochures and your appointment kits and everything else, you can just take the Bombitas, make it simple. And what I tell them also, I forgot to tell you this. I tell them I included a sample of our brochure. There might be items in there that you might love. Start taking orders. With 20 customers, you make at least $200. How would you like to earn $200 extra every 2 weeks? Okay, so that's simple. Jason shared, there's a website called My Girlfriend's House that sells stuff like that. Yeah. But you know what? You're gonna pay top dollar and shipping when you can go to Dollar Tree and buy these bags. They're $25 for $1, you guys. You can't beat that, okay? To get the things to do, recognition for my team, good. Or Dollar General, whatever it is that you have in your area. So do your labels. If you don't have a printer, I know a lot of you don't have a printer. I'm gonna show you a way. Just call your local, because I did this when my printer was not working one time and I needed to get ready for my event. Call your local Staples or Office Depot or Office Max, any office supply, and let them know. Ask them, what's your email for the printing department? And they will give you the email. Let them know that you're going to be sending them materials so that they can print. And they will have them ready for you. You can ask them, by when would you have them ready for me? And they usually tell you, okay, just send it. Just send it to me, and then we'll let you know according to the job when it will be ready. So that's another idea. And with the labels, you can do the same thing too. You buy the pack of label. They're cheaper at Costco and Sam's Club. You get like 6,000 labels for like $20. And all you have to do is pay for printing. Yes, I'm gonna be putting it at builditbignow.com or the group, our team group. You can look for it on Facebook. It's Build It Big Now. Okay. So there you have it. Yes, it's Build It Big Now. Okay, you guys, so I gave you some tools. There's no excuses. Get your tools ready. What I love about these is that it makes you want to give a gift to someone and interact. And remember, you must get names, numbers, and email addresses because these cost money and time to reproduce. These are conversation starters and a way to warm up your introduction to be able to talk to someone that you don't know. Okay, so any questions? Wow, there's a lot of comments. Thank you so much for being here. Share the video with everybody that's going to Red Fest. The reason why I wanted to do this video also is because we want to be heard in Vegas. The company's putting in a lot of money, and if you think that you're paying a lot of money to be at Red Fest, it's not even a fraction of what the company is investing to have conference there. They're spending millions of dollars, millions, you guys, plus salaries and the rooms, and it's a big operation. So if you're complaining about $130 and $50 for the party, that's nothing. When you are there, feel honored and feel like you are the best of the best because the company is investing in you to help you learn the business and become stronger so you can work better and with more confidence. So that's one of the reasons that I want to make sure that you know how to prospect and how to spread the word and be happy. Let everybody know, hey, I'm here with Avon. Let everybody know Avon is having the biggest annual conference. There's over 5,000 representatives here, and we are excited to be in Vegas for this opportunity. And I wanted to share my opportunity so that you can be at the next conference next year. Be excited, when I'm, as I started building my enthusiasm, and I approach people, I say, hi, how are you? And they say, hi, how you doing? And some of them, they're like, I wonder who she is, but they're saying hi to me because try it, you guys. Hi, how are you? So good to see you. Look, I brought you something. This is for you. We're in the area, and we're here at conference with Avon, and I wanted to give you a gift because we're really happy to be in Vegas, and I have an opportunity for you today so that you can join our team. You like that? Okay, so I gave you several tips. If you don't want to sound like crazy as I am, just put your own touch and, be excited. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Revise, yes. Leadership, they can call Avon leadership and be put. Yes, Patricia, you have 7 days. If you have a lead that gets signed up on somebody else's team, you have 7 days. That's 7 days. That's the policy as of right now. Yes, I'm taking my team, but really, I really want them to enjoy themselves also. I know that the crazy ones like me want to go recruit, like Rosa and Caridad, Georgiana. They want to recruit. They want to bring in team members. So, but I'm not sure about the rest of them. A lot of them are coming with their family. So I want to be able to spend some time with them and so that they can enjoy also Vegas. But I want to show them this because while they're enjoying their family, they can also recruit. Okay, so there you have it. Tells me, a ver, video. Have you ever done a live video of your actually recruiting? Yes, I did, Karen. I actually did 2 in Spanish and 1 in English, and I actually posted that on my timeline. I was doing a tailgating, but I don't think I'll do it again because you lose all the you know, you're afraid that person might see that you're recording them, and that, you know, that really, you can lose a good lead if that person doesn't want to be recorded, because they, you know, you're recording in the field. Luckily, the person that I taped, she was okay, and at the end, I told her, you know, I like to do videos, and I recorded our conversation. Is that okay? And she was actually in the video saying, hi, yay. She was good. But some people are not good with that. So I have 2 videos in Spanish, and one of them, I need to get the permission because the lady was in the video. She was recorded, and I don't want to invade somebody else's privacy. So, you know, we're so busy when we're out in the field that we really don't have time to think about videotaping each other. We take pictures, and Carlos takes a lot of pictures of me when I can handle the recruiting. But when a lot of people come, you know, the picture taking has to stop because we all have to work so that they don't leave. Tells me it's 5 days to fix an error. Yes, it's work is 7. Well, I thought it was 7 days. So 5 days. Make sure that you do it within that time frame. Okay, you guys. So thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna do the same video in Spanish for my Vuela Su Destino and my Spanish team. Thank you for being here. Become the best prospector and the best recruiter. Have your tools ready, and make sure that you're going to Vegas to recruit and bring in some team members. Start when you are in the airplane, when you are traveling. Make sure that you give 1 to each one of your neighbors on the side. You know, you can be the last one on the plane also. Let everybody go, and then at the end you can say, you know, to thank you guys so much for, you know, for your service, you know, to the staff in the airplane. Thank you so much for your service. I want to give you this. It has some samples. I'm an Avon representative, and I would love for you to look at the opportunity, and if this is something that you can do around your time and you love Avon, contact me or pass this information to someone else. You know, they're not the airplane staff is not going to give you their name and number, because for security reason, for whatever. So, but you can leave on one of these and tell them to please give it to someone, or if this is an opportunity for them, that to, you know, to give it to call you, to give you a call. All the information is in there, and they can even shop from the pages that you have included here. They can go to your website and shop, or join your business opportunity, and talk about Vegas from the time that you are on the airplane until the time that you land. Be proud, you guys, because this is an investment that seriously the company is doing. Talk about Vegas. You know, I'm here. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm in Vegas. Even if you have been there 20 times, it doesn't matter. This is your first time all over again. and say like, I'm so happy. This is like the time of my life. Thank you, Avon, so much. And I want to share this opportunity because you're going to come to Vegas with me next year, right? So be happy. And I will see you in the next video. And I hope you took a lot of notes. Thank you guys for being here. Bye.